Mobile, Alabama, Baker Mayfield rushed off the plane, gathered his bags and headed to the field, sparing just enough time to slip on a yellow jersey and his Oklahoma helmet before hitting the field Tuesday afternoon. His arrival to the Senior Bowl was delayed a couple days because of a family matter. "Family comes first, always," he explained, but the moment he set foot at Lad People's Stadium, the cameras turned on and the Baker Mayfield Show began. Mayfield, a two-time walk-on turned Heisman Trophy winner, laid a simple, two-part plan for his week with the Broncos coaching staff. The first was a bit of image control. "The bad boy, the Johnny Manziel stuff, that's not him," he told reporters after his first day of practice. The second was purely football. He wanted to show improvement each day, to show he belonged, to show he was a leader on the field, to show he was battle-tested from his unique journey to the top of college football, to show he was a guy who could handle the pressure of playing in the big moments but also pull through in the tough moments, to prove that I can be the best quarterback in this class, and I'm ready to step up to the next level, no matter what anybody wants to put me, as a systems quarterback, a 6-foot guy, it doesn't matter," he said after the second day of practice. "If you can win ball games, you can win ball games." Mission accomplished in his final full practice with the North team Thursday, Mayfield offered his finest showing, flashing an energy, accuracy and consistency unmatched by the other three quarterbacks on the roster: Josh Allen, Wyoming; Luke Falk, Washington State; and Tanner Lee, Nebraska. Improving what he set out to do individually, Mayfield also validated the Broncos' many reasons for leaping at the chance to coach at the Senior Bowl. For 3 days, Mayfield offered a close look at how he handled the pressure, with General Manager John Elway roaming the sideline and field during his drills. Mayfield showed how he handled himself with unfamiliar teammates and in meetings, and how he could retain classroom teachings and apply it on the field. In the padded practices Wednesday and Thursday, the Broncos tested the quarterbacks on elements of their system, as head coach Vance Joseph promised, to see how much they retain from morning meetings. "It was a two-part install," Joseph said Thursday. "It was first, second and a little bit of third down the second day, then third down in red zone, Thursday. It was installed every morning on the overhead. Those guys have had it for about 3 days now, but it hadn't been a problem. All 4 quarterbacks have been really sharp with the install. We put some no-huddle stuff in for those guys and you can see the no-huddle stuff. It lights them up, because that's what they're used to. Guys who can take the teachings from day to day and from the classroom to the game. That's important. That's the advantage of coaching this game, to have that insight on players that you can coach them to get better. You see these physical traits and guys are just raw. You apply some coaching to it and they can be a player." The Broncos ran the gamut of situational drills, with 7-on-7 red zone drills providing the most highlights for all 4 quarterbacks, as they found receivers for over-the-shoulder and diving grabs in the end zone. A regular feature of the show was Mayfield tossing spirals to Iowa State wide receiver Alan Lazard in the corner of the end zone or on crossing routes. The coaching staff has been unbelievable. It's been a great experience being around them, learning from them and competing against some of the best quarterbacks in the country and being around the rest of the guys around the hotel. Just a great group of guys, Mayfield said. "Being around guys, you know, we're going through the same process. It's a tough process, too, so just being around them, being relaxed, just talking to them man to man, it's good." For all 3 days of practice, the 4 quarterbacks have been the first players on the field, using the extra time to work with new Broncos quarterbacks coach Mike Sullivan and taking snaps under center, something they'd be asked to do quite a bit in Denver and at the pro level. "Obviously, the snap from center is always talked about. That's not a big deal," Joseph said. "Guys can do those things. It's more the footwork from the center that we're working on. That comes with time. That's an easy fix." But the transition from the oft-used spread offense in college to the pro systems under center so often give young quarterbacks fits as they work to master the timing, the cadence and the footwork. With each Senior Bowl practice, the movements appeared more fluid for each quarterback under the Broncos' watch. Thursday, and in the 3 days collectively, it was Mayfield who stood out, building upon each day of work and likely quashing some lingering doubts held by the dozens of NFL scouts and coaches scattered around the stadium. "Welcome to the Baker